Hey, today we're working on Scott's 92 F700 computer. It's a J1M, speed density, batch fire, so it's only got 2 injector drivers for all 8 cylinders. Overall, looks to be in really great shape. Capacitors are the original teal blue factory capacitors, so they are past their prime. They last about 20 years, and this thing is about 34 years old, so I'm really amazed that they're in as good a shape as they're in. 20 to 25 years is about what we see. This first capacitor looks perfect. It's not even leaking. It's amazing. The small traces around it are easily damaged. There's no signs of leakage there at all. Really happy with that one. The second one has some leakage, but there's nothing really under it that can get easily damaged here. So it's gonna have to fix up that pad a little bit, but overall, I don't expect that to be any kind of a problem. This one here is sitting on top of some smaller traces. If there was any problems, it might be here. The size of the leak is only about the size of the capacitor, which means it's basically in very good shape, minimal damage, not a lot that can go wrong in that small of a space. So, see those little tiny traces that are below it there? That's the kind of thing that's likely to get messed up, and maybe you don't even know it until you pull it off and see what that looks like if corrosion is eaten through those small little traces. And I'm talking about these guys right here. They're there may be more that I can't see, but from what I can see, they look good. I don't see any problems there. I think we're really fortunate to have this computer in this good a shape for its age. We really want to get rid of all these capacitors. At this point, all EC4 computers, anything made 95 and older that has these electrolytic capacitors like that, they all got to go. They're like having old AA batteries in a remote control in your drawer for 20 years. We need them out right away. They're going to leak if they haven't already. And in this case, they have leaked a little bit. These two have both leaked a little. That one hasn't leaked at all, which is really remarkable. But we want to get them out of there, and this is somewhere between perfect and a little bit later than we would like, but I guess we would like to replace these before they ever leak a single drop. But as far as old leaking computers go, this is as good as it gets. We've got a small amount of leakage, not any bigger than the footprint of the capacitor itself, about 3/8 of an inch diameter circle. That's very minimal damage that could potentially be done. So this is somewhere between perfect timing and maybe just a little bit late, but well within the range of repairable. This is going to be a great candidate for repair, and everything I see so far looks really good. We'll check the bottom out in more detail when we get it apart. Now let's go to the bench test real quick and see how that looks. So this is power, this is check engine light, and this is fuel pump. The fuel pump should run for 1 second every time we turn the computer on, and it does. Check engine light should come on, and it does. We've got 5 volts on the 5-volt regulator, that's good. And when we put it into code pulling mode, it's going to freak out for a minute, and then it'll start spitting out 2-digit trouble codes. This working right doesn't mean the computer works right. It just means that the computer's not foobar. It's decent. It's overall functioning. So it's throwing codes because it's on the bench, and it's always going to throw codes on the bench. But yeah, everything looks great here. This looks like a super good candidate for repair. I anticipate full recovery. So onward we go.